Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to IITC channel. This is Ved Prakash Singh from IITC. Today we are going to see a very critical elements of PSM, the element number 5. I hope you might have gone through other elements on PSM from IITC channel. I have a suggestion for you. If you have not gone through other modules of safety management system, so please search on IITC channel and please go through that. This will be helpful. So guys, in this module we are going to see the training and we are going to see following points, but not limited to. We will see why training is essential element of PSM. We will see what is a training matrix. We will see that what is a TNA and how to develop it. Gentlemen and ladies, my humble request, please subscribe and press the bell icon. And please also send this link to your friends, professional friends, your company group and WhatsApp group. So guys, now basic thing, we need to understand the difference between occupational safety and process safety. Let us start with occupational safety. As you guys know that occupational safety focuses mainly on preventing the personal injuries. Personal injuries here means leg injury, finger injury, hand injury, face injury, eye injury and any body part injuries. And this occupational safety can be measured as per the OSHA's standard in LTI, lost time injuries or lost time accidents. FR means frequency rate, SR means severity rate, FSI means frequency severity index, etc. Normally, as you know that occupational safety or occupational accidents are high in probability. They are always in high numbers. That means failure frequency, accident frequencies are more. But severities compared to the process safety is low. I don't say that it is low in terms of, let's say, there are fatalities in terms of any person working at height. If he falls from the height, he may die, unfortunately. So in that perspective, I am not saying, but yes, in general, the severity of this occupational safety or occupational related accidents are low. Let us go ahead for process safety. Guys, as you know that the definition of process safety, as per the name, it is a safety of process, means process safety. Primarily, it means of LOPC, loss of primary containment. So it is a process safety is a systematic approach to prevent potential release or LOPC or loss of primary containment. This looks entire processes beginning from the material, equipment, systems and product. It is measured in a different aspect like alarm rate, corrosion rate, flow rate, leak rate. In these terms it can be measured. So if you see in terms of probability, these process safety events are very less in terms of probability, but the severity is very high. When I am saying severity is very high, that means it can kill many people at one point of time, because this is process safety related event. Anybody and everybody who is in the contour of high fire, high radiation, high exposure zone, he will be affected and he may be killed. So that is why the severity is very high. Severity in terms of fatality, severity in terms of production loss, severity in terms of reputation loss, severity in terms of financial loss. So guys, let's go ahead. I hope by now you understand the basic concept of occupational safety and process safety. In this slide, probably you will have clearer information related to process safety versus occupational safety. If you see this graph, this is y-axis, this is the x-axis. Here in this y-axis you have got MAH, major accident hazard. Hope you are able to see my cursor. And down below is a slip, trip and falls. So this is the accident category. And in x-axis this is the likelihood or frequency. In the beginning this is unlikely or very unlikely, and there is a high possibility or high possibility. If you go and see and refer this slanting line which is light blue, here it is a personal safety, means occupational safety. If you go down below here, so that means it shows that it is high probability, high in numbers. The same time, if you see the corresponding x-axis, this is the sleep, trip, injuries and this kind of injuries. So that means this graph shows that personal safety or occupational safety, the possibility is very high, whereas the severity is low in compared to the process safety. Now we are talking about the process safety. If you see here, the process safety here, it is very unlikely in terms of the frequency, in terms of the likelihood, but the severity is MAH, major accident hazard. When we say major accident hazard, that means this event can kill many people at one point of time. It has huge impact on production loss, it has huge impact on facility damage, it has huge impact on financial loss. So guys, this slide is very good slide to understand the definition as well as the difference between process safety versus occupational safety. Guys, I know that you are going through this video, you may be having any question or any suggestion. I would encourage you to please participate in the comment section so that we can come back to you with your queries ASAP basis. So guys, process safety, again you are here saying that process safety involves the prevention of leak, equipment malfunction and over pressure, corrosion, metal and fatigue. This deals with process characteristics of pressure, temperature, flow, level and all these things. So the essential elements are, we must know the processes both physically as well as technically to understand complete process safety. So this is what is process safety management. We will go through line by line, one by one, each element, so that you have got very good information regarding process safety management as well as all the elements of process safety. This will see the analyze the process hazard. This is a PHA. PHA is one of the element of process safety. I have created one small video, small presentation only for you. Please search on IITC PHA. You will find it that you get very good information regarding PHA, process hazard analysis. Now we have to also deal with the maintenance, because maintenance is the reliability, availability and maintainability. Manage and communicate over the life processes. We have to see complete life cycle of process safety in this management system. Guys, as we mentioned that we are going to discuss the fifth element of PSM, that is training, and other modules are available on IITC. You can go through as per your convenient time. So guys, let us understand very quickly the importance of training. The training should be emphasizing specifically on safety and health issues, like what are the hazards, what are the risk, what are the health risk contributors, and we have to understand the process related health hazards and safety. And we must emphasize on following procedures, like everybody who is involved in operation, he must be trained on all SOP, safe operating procedure. This is must, because this is going to give you confidence. The operator should be knowing that each and every aspect, first step to last step of operation, including hazards, including risk, including emergency response planning, including what to be done in case of any emergency, preventive maintenance. So those guys who are involved in preventive maintenance, he should be completely thoroughly knowing how to do maintenance, what is the maintenance schedule, and is he competent for maintenance, and is he approved for doing the maintenance, is he skilled for the maintenance. And we need to know that he should be undergone for maintenance procedure and maintenance SOP. There are different steps for shutting down the plant, there are different steps for restart of the plant. So the guy who are going to do a preventive maintenance, he should be knowing it. Earlier, when you go for in advanced level, we should be knowing that what is RBI, we should know what is RCM, reliability centered maintenance. There is one program on RBI and RCM on IITC. You may feel free to go for RBI, as well as RCM program as per your convenience. This training should also be emphasizing on the emergency shutdown. So guys, in process safety, in PSM, this is one of the important point. The person must be trained how to shut the plant safely. Safe work practice applicable for employee job task. So as we mentioned that other than SOP, other than operation, other than maintenance, everybody must be trained for their specific job on JSA as well as on respective SOP. The refresher training must be done at least once in 3 years, or if in case of any accident, or if in case of any new technology, or if in case of legal requirement, or if in case of any audit. So this is the mandatory training. Refresher training is mandatory. Now guys, the training life cycle, let us understand very quickly because I want to give many information in a small point of time. So we have to do TNA, training need assessment, before we start a training program, because we must know that who need which training. So we need to make a training matrix. Depending on training matrix, the training has to be imparted, and after training we have to provide the training evaluation, because training evaluation is very important to understand the competency of that person, and then training and retraining and refresher training is part of cycle. Yes, we must maintain the record. We must maintain who has gone for which training and when, including date, timing, and who has given a training, and the means to use to verify the employee understood the training is written, verbal, or observations. So guys, these are the very small information I have tried to provide in PSM element number 5, which you guys should know, or probably you know it. So guys, I hope you are able to answer these questions. So please feel free to read this question and understand why training is an essential element for PSM, because without training, PSM implementation is not going to be successful. Why training matrix, and what is training matrix? We know that we have to find out the competency, we have to find out the TNA. Based on TNA, we need to find out who will go or who needs which training, and you know what is a TNA and you know how to develop it. I have prepared one program how to develop TNA, how to develop training matrix. Feel free to search on IITC channel and you will find it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this session. I request you to please subscribe your channel, because your encouragement is my motivation. So guys, I hope this was useful for you. With this, thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.